One of the things that I feel really strongly about is that we have to think about the role of women in BT right from the classroom. You know, before they join us, what's BT's role in society to help women progress, get into subjects that will help them throughout the future of work and the future of their careers, whether that be digital or coding, or whether that just be, you know, just more computational thinking that we give our young girls before they even reach the workplace.
We set up the Adastral Women in Tech group, and we've run a series of different events with inspiring speakers, some training, and it's about getting the women here together, to get them to learn from each other's experience, to give them confidence to try new things and try different roles within the company.
There's a lot of work that we do in schools. I participate in a lot of that as well. We tend to invite students to the campus, to where we are here, to show, well, here's the art of the possible. This is what you could be working in. You could really be shaping tomorrow's future technology. That's quite a powerful statement to make to someone who's quite young and wondering where their place in the world might be. So that's what we should be doing, and I think that's very much what we're doing on a larger scale. That's probably where we need to go.
Technology is the enabler.
Yes.
Digital possible. This is the product we sell, but potentially you can change the world, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what BT is doing in the market.
What I've found is that you can apply a certain skill in lots of different ways and across different projects. No day is ever the same as another. It's really, really diverse. You work with loads of different people across the globe. The technical skill is obviously paramount, and we've got an awful lot of very skilled people here, but it's also the ability to be able to collaborate, to run a project well, to deliver something really good at the end. It's the whole piece, really.
So I went and talked to a lot of women around the organisation around what challenges they were facing. And a lot of it was around confidence. It was around having the confidence to diagnose their career and think about the skills and experiences they'd already acquired and what they could use, to think about what was the right next step for themselves and to signal ahead what role they wanted. A lot of them were stepping back and saying, well, I'm just waiting for my career to be done to me. I'm waiting for somebody to come and offer me a job. That's not the way it works. So we've developed a brilliant year-long development programme that addresses a number of the issues they're facing, gives them great new tools and techniques. We provide them with a mentor and a coach and a sponsor. Really important support wrap to help them on that journey and to raise their visibility and get their next role. And last year we had over 67% of our women getting those bigger roles.
As I spent more and more time at university and subsequently at BT, I've become very interested in reaching out to people who were at the same point as me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, to challenge some of those misconceptions, some of the misinformation that tends to exist, and actually show to young girls, go back to our roots, go back to schools, go back to universities, and talk to women about what it's like day by day for me in my career.
Here at Adastral we do an awful lot of the outreach programmes at local schools and trying to get girls at that really critical age where they're trying to think about maybe potential career or what GCSE options to do, to actually kind of challenge their assumption that they would naturally go down more of an arts route into more of a science or technology route by, as I say, showing them the application, the cool and fun and funky things that we do here as well.
We've recently just launched our first career journey from retail that takes store advisors right all the way through the career path up to regional management level, and it's the first time we've done that in EE, so we recently launched that. We have 400 people now in store who are working through a career development programme, including accreditation up to degree level as well, and I think for me it's seen a mixture of both males and females coming through that process, not having any obstacles put in their way to be able to do that.
I found that everyone's very forthcoming here. As part of the onboarding experience, we've learned about different networks you can get involved with. So there's a gender equality one, there's loads of different ones to get involved with, so it sounds like there's a really good support system in place here, which is really positive.
Going through the Tech Women course, in the last cohort, actually gave me the confidence to go for the job I now have, which was a real kind of mindset change for me. I was just assuming, I'll probably be here for the next 5 or 10 years, etc. But actually being on it, I thought, no, I can actually do that. I will apply for that job. And we've got a huge job role list. You know, we've got adverts, we've got vacancies, just like you would find on a website externally, etc. We've got a really good one internally. Nothing stops you from applying for those jobs. Nothing stops you from being interviewed for those jobs. You know, you can, as long as you've got the confidence to go for it in the first place, you're as equal as anyone else in getting it. But I think maybe the drive needs to come, for some people, from somewhere else. Just say, no, don't assume you can't, assume you can.